Hi fellow birdies, and welcome back to another edition of SongByrd's eating show. In today's video, I'm going to showcase to you guys what I would eat in a day if I was not filming an ASMR or a mukbang video. Are you guys ready? Let's go ahead and pop into the video. It is early in the morning. It's 6:30 in the morning, so I'm up early because I'm gonna have to get our son up ready for school pretty soon. But I thought I would share with you guys what I am eating for breakfast this morning. I'm eating a Greek yogurt bowl, and this is kind of a cool twist. I recently bought some chocolate Quaker rice cakes, and I thought about using one in this bowl instead of some cereal. So it's this kind of like crushed up chocolate rice cake, and I thought it would go really good with some sliced bananas. So we're gonna mix this up just a little bit and see how it is. And I did top it with some honey too, so it's gonna be extra sweet. So I think the first thing I do is just kind of get a bite of everything together. Let's give it a go. That's actually not super bad. I never really have tried rice cakes in a Greek yogurt bowl before. You know, some people I've heard actually buy them and crush them up. And it's kind of like, you know, a different form of cereal. But I can see why they like it. I do think I prefer with, like, you know, cereal, like the strawberry awake one and stuff that I usually buy, just to kind of like have a topper to it. So when you guys make Greek yogurt bowls, what do you usually put in it? I know I've asked this before, but let me know in the comments because there might be some new people who watch this. I'm open to trying new things and stuff like that, but this is actually not a bad combo. And I also got on here a trusty side of some coffee. I gotta use this to help me wake up. Because typically most days I only get about 6 hours of sleep, but sometimes I get 7 hours. I will see you guys back come lunch. Alright guys, I'm now back with lunch. So for lunch today I'm doing a little bit of a different combo than what I usually do. Instead, what I have is some cantaloupe, but also I'm going to be doing a different main item. Now I got this recipe sort of off of Instagram, but I did make a few changes to it. So I used my Real Good Foods favorite chicken, and I have some scrambled eggs in there and some pepper jack cheese. So this is kind of like a chicken and egg cheese burrito. It's sort of similar to what you would find maybe at Chick-fil-A or something on their breakfast menu. I think without the tater tots or whatever in it though, maybe I'll add that next time, but this has already got a lot of stuff in it. So let's go ahead and just take a bite and see how it is. Oh, okay, now that's good. It's actually got a little bit of a spicy kick to it, just a little bit. Like not enough to put me off or anything like that, but actually in this case makes it a bit more enjoyable. So this is a good combo. But yeah, the original recipe and inspiration I got for this is on Instagram. I'll go ahead and link it in the description box if you guys want to make it. But basically, it's a take on the Chick-fil-A burrito that you can make at home. And it looks so good. I got some cantaloupe today. Now, this is kind of unusual for me to have, but story goes is that growing up, I was a big fan of cantaloupe because my mama would get some all the time. She would buy it. And I remember standing in the kitchen and watching her cutting up the cantaloupe, like slicing it in half and then quarters and then just like getting these little cubes out basically. And she would put them into a container and put them in the refrigerator. And the next morning we would snack on them and they would be so cool, refreshing and sweet and good. And I just grew to love cantaloupe so much after that. I've been thinking about it lately, and I just tell myself I haven't had cantaloupe in the longest time, so why not just get some to enjoy? And it's still just as good as I remember. It's perfectly sweet and good, and I've always been a big fan of cantaloupe because of her. Really miss her a lot. I bet she would be smiling right now. Now I'm done eating this stuff. Now I know my husband's not the biggest fan of cantaloupe. I think Evan's a fan of this. I'm not exactly sure, but what do you guys think? Are you guys fans of cantaloupe and stuff? Let me know in the comments. But I mean, honestly, to me, I could eat these all day and not get tired of it because they're just that good. I guess because I ate them so much growing up. These are a really good fruit to eat, a really good side. And I got also some more coffee because I need a little bit more wake up call today. I'm gonna be doing a gaming live stream later today. I got myself my iced coffee, and how I make my iced coffee typically is add about, you know, a cup of milk in there, some instant coffee, maybe like about a tablespoon, and also a dash of cinnamon, some sweetener to it, and then I add a little bit of ice and kind of blend it up so it's kind of like icy coffee, like really iced coffee. And this is so good. This is definitely a lot cheaper than Starbucks. I actually did try the viral Dubai chocolate iced coffee Starbucks this week, and how I ordered it, and this is online, you basically get a iced matcha green latte. I guess it's not iced coffee per se, but it's the iced matcha green tea latte. And you put chocolate cold foam on top, and then 2 pumps of pistachio syrup. And this is a grande size. Tried it out. It was honestly the best drink that I've had at Starbucks. So it's no wonder that it went viral. I've been wanting to try the actual Dubai chocolate, but I keep seeing on Amazon it's really pricey, but I hope to try it one day. I would really, really like to try it one day. But yeah, this is a good, wholesome lunch, and I can't wait to show you guys what I have for dinner. I'm now back with dinner, and you guys can see I have a really good dinner in front of me tonight. So we are doing some homemade fries and a cheeseburger with mayo, ketchup, and some pickles. Now, I usually don't like mustard on my burgers, so I decided to go without it. But let's go ahead and give this a go. So I did cook this myself. It looks so freaking good, honestly. Like, wow, look at that. It looks better than like a McDonald's cheeseburger. So, cheers. I did add some seasonings to it. I also added some salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, just some of the basic stuff. You know, I don't want to go overboard with the seasonings on this. But it already has quite a bit of flavor without that even in it. Now I'm going to try some of these fries. So I just cut up a Idaho potato, sliced it up, air fried it at about 15 minutes at 400 degrees. That's how I cook my fries. A lot of you guys wonder about that. So that's how they turn out like this. Nice and crispy. So let's try it. And honestly, these turn out so good every single time. My son has these pretty often too. At least the fries, not the burger, but the fries, because he loves eating these with homemade Raising Cane's sauce. And I've probably explained this in a previous video before too, but he likes it when I make these in Raising Cane's sauce. And how I make the Raising Cane's sauce is I use mayonnaise, ketchup, garlic powder, pepper, and W sauce. And that's basically what Raising Cane's sauce I think is made out of, but he loves it. He'll eat it right on up with these french fries. I definitely love using it myself too, but often not. I prefer using ketchup for my fries just to keep it simple and to the point. But this is a good burger too. Yeah, you can see pickles, the cheese. I did use ground turkey for this, but you can also use ground beef. And when it comes to foods like this, I like hot dogs, I will admit. I do like pizza, but I usually find myself always going back to cheeseburgers. Definitely easier to handle, like it's a lot smaller and less messy. And I just like the taste a little bit better. Well, what do you guys like putting on your cheeseburgers? Do you guys like putting just ketchup and cheese like my son does? Do you guys like putting what I have on it, which is ketchup, pickles, and mayonnaise? Or do you guys like having onions or mustard? I don't like onions in my burgers. Like, whenever I order burgers out, I usually forget to take the onions off, unfortunately. But yeah, I love pickles on there. And I always use American cheese for this too. American cheese, I feel like, is the way to go, at least for my preference. Like, you can use mozzarella too. Cheddar cheese is really good. But yeah, we use American cheese typically for things. Totally recommend a good cheeseburger. So overall, this is a good way to end my day, a good dinner, and I'm really glad that I made it, honestly. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's What I Eat in a Day video. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell to receive notifications. And also, while you're at it, be sure to check out my Patreon page in the description box below, where you'll get early access to videos a week early, ad-free, bonus content, requests, and so much more. So make sure you guys check it out. I would love to see you there. This is Crystal signing off. Bye, birdies!